this come. Okay, welcome everyone. Thank you very much for taking your time out on Sunday and join us. And we missed a session last month, November, but going forward, hopefully we will have a session every month. In fact, maybe more than 1 month, maybe a short session to answer questions and discuss different stocks, market environment, and some features. Now, the objective of today's session is to have the audience take a look at the new web-based stocks analysis platform that we have built. And just to let you know that we have this, there's a beta testing going on some of you who have joined so far, like Shakir Bhai and my own brother and others, they are already given access to this. They are testing it. So while I go through this, you might find some bugs and some limitations, but just live with those for the time being, since we have not officially launched it, and we plan to have it early in the next year, maybe 1st of Jan or sometime afterwards. And what was happening that those of you who are already my customers and use my TR indicator and this Excel-based stocks analysis software, they know what I'm talking about, and you have seen the demonstration most probably in previous recording and sessions and on my YouTube channel. So we have an Excel-based analysis, stock analysis software, which gives you a lot of features, but honestly, not many of us are using those features, like performance, like TR indicator, which is a trend recognition indicator, like seasonality, like some scanning and backward testing and portfolio management, daily guide. They are here. Now, I'm not going to spend a lot of time on the existing software. The purpose of this is to introduce you to the beta version, which is the new upcoming web-based version of this very software with some many additional exciting features like AI powered machine learning powered signals and web-based access, some new patterns and indicators as well. So I'm excited to introduce this to you. And eventually, I think almost all of my existing customers, they will move from Excel-based system to this web-based system. And unlike Excel, which was available for only for Windows version and Office 365 only, limited availability, this is going to be a web-based version. So it's going to be, inshallah, available to everybody out there, whether people are using it on Mac or in Safari, even mobile system or even Linux machines, so they can use it. So when you just go and start, this is a beta version, so it's right here on a community cloud. It will run through the cloud system. And we have a complete stocks analysis dashboard, just like similar to Excel one. The trend recognition is indicator. Our own proprietary system has been developed for this web-based solution as well. We have some a pattern detection feature as well. With this, it automatically detects several popular pattern like cup with handle, flat base, and double top, double bottom kind of patterns automatically. Seasonality is there. In addition to that, to speed up the matters for quick chart view, we are have incorporated trading view system. So those of you who use trading view for their trading, it will be looking very familiar to them. We have also introduced some investment ideas and comparison tables. So every month and every week, like my weekly commentary in stock picks, those are going to be available right here in investment ideas. So if we move to investment ideas, we will have these four group of stocks, like our own weekly picks, which I put in my stock commentary, and an AI based monthly picks. This is a new feature where our AI system, they uh, they the system itself evaluated, analyze different patterns, volume trends, and give a list which will be updated on monthly basis. Just to give you an idea, if you see, this is the latest one, and if you see there, you can sort it just by pressing this button, noise sorting. You see most of them last 1 month and 1 week, they are very positive. MCOS 23.2, Expedia 20.1, and so many others. And some of them obviously have not performed well, but majority has performed very well. And they are different from my own stock picks. It's a completely automated AI system picks. Then we have another investment idea list for based on highly speculative and volatile kind of stocks like quantum computing, AI, and semiconductors. This is another list for it will be updated. Normally it's a quarterly, but I will see if possible. I will regularly update every month. Another the focus is to make it easy to use, just like any web-based system. Number one, so you have expander, you expand it, it will expand. This is a value stock, mostly stocks which are not high growth but have some dividends, and some slow-moving stocks but provide value over a period of time. So these investment idea, this is going to be a new feature of the software. And in the watch list, you can have different watch lists of your own choice. Like for example, I have several. One is one is a watch list of my weekly picks, which is on from my stock picks. And for example, this TR weekly, those were the stocks I analyzed before sending out the weekly picks, and there are how many? 11. So I analyzed these 11s and picked maybe two or three, like this APP, CRDO, and VRT, based on my signal and fundamental analysis and others for my stock commentary and weekly picks. And all picks for December, AI picks are not, AI picks is just the same list which I showed to you. I just migrated and that list from investment ideas to this particular list, AI picks. So to start with, if there is a home, initially when you come to here, you have to log in, and then it gives you a, if you are troubleshooting, it's just simply a reset. Sometimes the system is on cloud, and right now it's using a free data, Yahoo data feed to capture the stock data. And Yahoo has its own problem because it's free for use. So at time it works, at some time Yahoo stops it, and you have to reset it. Sometimes these things happen. And there's no support at all for Yahoo data feed because it's free, completely free. It was just for the testing purposes. So we will introduce another data feed, which will be a paid version for every user. And that's why we need to move to a paid subscription model as well, because for every user, we'll be paying something to the data feed provider. So for example, this particular, I will limit myself to just analysis of three, which three stocks, which I chose for this from my this particular TR weekly list. So we have a number of watch lists, as I mentioned. One is this TR weekly. And what I can do, I can customize my view. So there are some already built-in views like quick view, TR analysis, TR indicator, daily, weekly scan, which we are currently looking at. Technical, performance, fundamentals, 52-week performance, comprehensive, and a custom. So if you want to add or delete some columns, so you move to custom and you customize column, and it will bring you a list of available fields. And you can choose from these fields so that you can, for example, you want RSI indicator, you want 3-month change, you want 30 period EMA or maybe 20 period EMA or 200, which are mostly most commonly used items. You can pick from there, or you can maybe the built-in are fine for you. For the one I'm using is my TR indicator daily weekly scan. And what it does, it provides you TR daily trend recognition on daily chart and weekly chart signal for all of these stocks in your list. And when you want to update it, you can update it from using this analyze all button. It's already updated, so it's not going to change anything. And if you want to export this, you can export in a CSV file, and then export this data, and you can take it to Google Sheets or Excel or wherever you want, and analyze for yourself for your own purposes, or import to some other platform if you want. So that feature is right also there. For example, we want to select this VRT. Why did we select it? So it has given us strong buy. This check mark means it just started on the daily chart, because this is a daily chart column. And asterisk means it is showing high relative strength compared to the S&P 500, and it's also being accumulated. The AD line, the accumulated line, that's a second indicator. That's on a giving us a strong signal as well. So it's looking very attractive. The weekly chart is saying it's neutral. Why it's neutral? Why not just go for Prex, for example, which has given both this and that? Weekly chart always comes after a few weeks because it's based on the weekly data. But the daily chart is based on the daily data. So weekly chart eventually will turn green once we take a look. Once it remains in this on this daily chart in this green zone. The combined signal is mix. Mix means one is green, one is neutral. If both are green or both are tending to like this for neutral buy APP, even on the weekly chart, the neutral buy has started and it's already strong. So that's another pick for this week. Then the mixed signal, the combined signal is bullish. So most of these, in almost all of them, in my weekly, are either have none of them is in the sell zone. So that's one thing. Let's see. We want to check this stock. So we go this and press this VR analyze VRT button, and this the software move us to another page, which is stocks analysis. This is used to be our main page on Excel worksheet. This page. And not all of data is there, but we will have some more. So this gives us the price. Last date was 3.55% up. This was the volume. Again, the TR indicator. You remember this was strong buy, just started an asterisk, high relative strength, and let me open the chat window. Maybe some people have given sent some messages, and just give me a second. And I don't want to miss anyone's comment. Does that mean no more spreadsheet? Nasir, that means yes, we are still going to support the Excel-based software as long as customers are using. A customer can keep using it. The spreadsheet system, current user can keep it anyway. And I'm trial to this as a group. It depends upon already a lot of people are using it, and next one inshallah is going to be commercially launched. We'll address your request at the end of the day's session. These signals are generated by who? Which signal? Signal or TR indicator? There's a question. If you are talking about a TR indicator, this system, TR indicator, down it on most people. I will explain it in a while if you're new to the group. So this is a basic chart, and this is again this is a trend sorry, this basic chart is a trading view chart. If you go here, you will see trading view trademark as well. So it has all the features of trading view platform, like you can use their own since it's a basic quick chart kind of thing. Uh, then you can change it in a line chart, area chart, column chart, Renko chart, Heiken Ashi chart, point and frequency chart, whatever you want. And basic candlestick, so that's candlestick. You can look at the daily and it's a weekly and monthly chart, and even down to 5 minutes and 15 and 30 minutes provided. Uh, I hope you guys can hear me very easily. Is it hearing me? I
We echo, Sabri bhai, so we cannot hear you very well. I'm not sure the other people, but like sometimes you're cutting off.
I don't know why it is. I try to speak slow.
Audio is
Uh,
choppy
audio.
kind of. Yeah, now it's feel good. Yeah,
Yeah, now
Okay,
it's
something
better. Yeah.
okay. I will
something
try.
middle of few seconds. Yeah, again now.
Okay, sorry about that.
Yeah.
Maybe a technology issue. So we have a very simple kind of a okay chart here, which gives you many more features than available on Excel. And yes, we have videos on our YouTube channel on the TR indicator and the basics of the TR indicator. So if you scroll down here, then extended hours. Right now, the Yahoo data feed I think does not provide extended hour information. That's why it's not available here. Some fundamentals, markets, how the market performed in the last session. The technical indicators, the most popular one, like our chicken money flow, PPO, which I use a lot, percent price oscillator, RSI, average trading, average to range, and the performance comparison. So we are comparing VRT. So last 1 year, VRT has given us 45% or 44% increase. The last 6 months, it was 69% compared to the broader index SPY, which is just 12.84% in 1 year, and tech sector, which is minus. This figure is wrong. Again, that's a bug. Obviously, tech sector was not negative this, so we will take a look why it is there negative, and we can change it from 1 year to 3 years or 5 years if we want. People who want to use it on the daily trading thing, they can take a look at the support and resistance levels which are provided, and the trading signals in terms of, you see, most of the trading signals are either buy or neutral. Suggested stop loss based on the 8%, 10%, and the target level. Right now the price is 189, and the target level, if we target 15-20%, this should be the price we should be targeting. 226 from 189 to 236. That's how the basic stocks analysis page work, and it gives you all the tool to take a quick look. But we want to go into the depth of it. So next page of the same VRT is TR indicator, and it automatically plots VRT because we chose VRT and we went to the stock analysis, and then we moved to TR indicator chart. So the analysis is complete. We are on a daily time frame. Here it gives some machine learning confidence score. And this machine learning is still improving. Why? Because for the time being, we have 15,000 training sample for this particular chart. And we're targeting just a 5%. Our expectancy on the previous TR indicator on this is 45.1%. But our annual return is excellent, 28.3% based on this particular strategy. The chart itself is plotted right here. And the way it works, that these are suggested buy and sell points given, just like on the Excel, people who are using Excel. So we have buy or sell points here if I plot it here, and the same thing is plotted here. Instead of mentioning buy point and sell point, this is buy point and the red one is sell point, to make it a bit clear. So it's very close to its previous buy point, and the green zone has just started, the strong green zone, which is a strong buy zone. And since it is within 5% of the buy zone, that's why it's giving you an entry signal. That's why it says strong buy. This means there's a signal, and this buy zone has just started. And asterisk, we want to see this more and more of this in any stock. Why? Because it is, this asterisk also means that it is it's showing high relative strength compared to S&P 500 stocks, number one. And number two, it is being accumulated using the chicken accumulation distribution formula. But we also want to take a look at the weekly TR indicator charts as well and see how the situation looks there. If both are aligned, then nothing like it. You see, the green zone has not appeared. That's why it's still neutral. So we have to make a decide whether it is extended or maybe the green zone will soon appear as long as it continues its journey. And that is why, going back to the watch list, the VRT, we were analyzing VRT, correct? The VRT was strong buy on the daily section chart, but it's still neutral over there. So that's how we analyze on our the main chart and the TR chart. Now, if we do not want to go to that sheet, that basic quick chart is also available here. And for any stock or list of stock, I can quickly go and take a look at all stocks in a matter of seconds. Okay. Instead of going to the stock analysis page, so let's select VRT. So it goes straight to VRT, and then after selecting VRT, press this chart, and it will open the VRT chart. So if we want to see how on the candlestick chart is performing, and there are two different 20 period and 50 period averages. So it has just found support here below 50 period and moved up. That's why it's giving us a trend signal as well. And now we are target, and this is our buy zone as expressed or shown on that particular TR chart. So we can very quickly take a look not only on one, but in fact all of them as well. We can select as many as we want or deselect all of them and quickly glance through all of these charts in a very quick manner. Like there are 11 charts on this invest watch list, in our watch list, and we are now on Penumbra, and which is what, fourth of 11, and it's also giving us the TR status signal of that. So it's not giving us the TR chart because TR chart itself is a big animal, and we need to have a separate kind of like on the daily chart. This PRAX has given a strong buy signal. Strong buy signal is on the VRT. This is what we are looking at. Okay. Now, on the machine learning side, there was a question on this. So going back here, machine learning side is still evolving. And what it does, okay, no, sorry, it was not here. This was here on TR indicator chart. That it takes this strategy and let's take this strategy, and based on the last 15,000 training samples, the win rate was 55.2%. But machine learning confidence, okay, the win rate of previous history was 55.2% of the trade based on this methodology were successful. And what was the successful criteria? Minimum of 5% profit gained. But the overall confidence is saying is still low. Because the sample size for the machine learning is still a new model and it's just learning itself. So every month we will be adding and the size of the sample will grow. So this confidence score hopefully will grow soon. But why we are going for a 45.1%? We are not taking into account only the ML confidence score. We are taking a look at the profit factor as well, and annual return as well, and expectancy as well. So $100, for example, invested in this based on this model will result in 142 with an annual return of 28.3. Yes, we are using public Yahoo data to train the model, and that could be one reason that we are looking at a low machine language confidence, because Yahoo data, we don't know how good or bad it is, or because there is no support at all. If there is a problem with the data, it's not updated, or it's not for the split adjustment, for example, there is no way that you come to know that the data was uh, good enough to arrive at a machine language confidence score. So we are that yes, the 15,000 training sample are the based on the overall TR indicator signals, not only on this stock but other stocks as well. Okay, so if we move forward, I explained this investment ideas worksheet as well. Page as well, and we will have different ideas uh, continuously populated for our customers to use. And there is another new feature which is known as pattern detection. And what it does, it automatically detects pattern. And which pattern it detects? Right here, inverse head and shoulders, double bottom. These are bullish patterns. Ascending triangle, cup and handle, flat base, saucer base, ascending base. Bearish patterns, head and shoulder, double top, descending. Neutral patterns, symmetrical. So we were looking at VRT. So we can analyze any and ask it to detect patterns. So for last 2 years, we selected 2 years, it found 8 patterns. And all of them were bullish on VRT. So VRT is a bullish stock for last 2 years. And these were the patterns. And our machine learning or AI system Also gave us the confidence of each pattern which it detected. For example, last time when it detected this cup with handle pattern, and it was 76% confident that it will go and meet our target or something around 5 to 8%. Ferret base, 57% confidence. All of them were, I think, very successful. Even these, which initially came down, but if they did not hit our stop loss, eventually they went back. So so this gives us an idea that what kind of pattern this particular stock is showing at the moment. If we want to take a look at the very recent pattern, we can from 2 year to go to 6 months, plot it again, and it will replot this particular chart for 6 months only. Right here is for 6 months. Oh, it did not change for some reason. Is this still the another bug? Like I said, this is still being tested. So try 1 year and see what happens. This is for 1 year, starting from January to December. And this is the latest pattern it detected, cup with handle. So for example, this is VRT. So VRT, maybe the right point was here, which could have given us much more. Right now it is here, but we have another. But among these patterns, which we have mentioned here, cup and base and flat base, these are the most recent pattern you detected on the VRT chart. So I hope you will like this feature as well. And again, it average confidence of these three patterns is 66% for these three patterns. Previously, for 2 years, the average was how much? Let's update it again. 64.6%. All it takes average confidence of all these patterns which it detected on that most recent charts. Okay. Then we also take a look at the seasonality, and I give a lot of importance to seasonality. VRT was there, we already chosen, and we want to generate a seasonality chart for last 5 years, which it did automatically. So December for last 5 years on average, the return is not that high for VRT, is just minus 1.1%, and it was successful for only 33.3%. Means two or maybe 3.3 times out of 10, or last 5 years, maybe one. One or 1.5, whatever it calculated, and it gave us an average return of 1.1%. So why did we select VRT? Because the next 2 months are quite bullish. In January, it gave us an on average 11.3%, and 80% of time it ended green. Similarly, even February, which is normally a slack month for stock market, and also not very good month for VRT for last 5 years. It gave us an average of 4.5% over the last 5 years, with an average success rate of 60% over the in last 5 years. Means 6 out of 10 times, or here 3 out of 5 times. If 5 years is not a very good doesn't give you a good sample size, you can move on to 10 years. And let's update this thing for 10 years. It's downloading data here is working. It's showing. That's why it's taking a bit of time to download data from Yahoo for last 10 years for this particular stock. Here it is. And the picture is pretty much the same, 0.5%. It was previously for last 5 years, it was minus 1 point something. And 9.9%. And 85% of times, 85%, it was a win rate. So, and for every year, monthly statistics for last 10 years, this is the average return which gives. It also tells us the best months are October, May, and June for this particular stocks. And the worst months to have this stock are March, December, and September. So December is still positive. So although we're selecting this, because history does not necessarily repeat itself exactly, but we are, if not December, then hopefully in the January and February, we will definitely have some good results. And if not so, then we can always quickly quit it rather than accumulating our losses. So that's give you another idea. In addition to seasonality and our own proprietary TR indicator. There are many other indicators which are available. For, for example, RSI, MACD, EMA crossover, Ichimoku cloud, super trend, and I have also developed a combo strategy of our own TR and Ichimoku. Now, this particular strategy, I think, has a very high chances of success, but it, on the other hand, is also uh, it also gives very rare signals. So, not a maybe if you are a investor or trader who want to trade only maybe you're happy with one of you two signals over in one year, then this probably strategy will work for you. Question is the data current? I was looking and seeing I had data only till October 2025. The data again is being provided by Yahoo. I have to check, but I believe it was current. We can always go back, for example, which data TR indicator or any stocks analysis, and see the data here is 189.02 is yesterday's price of VRT closing price. This is the last right here. What is the date here? This is December. So we are on the 5th of December. So this is the 5th of December. Okay. But the data accuracy is still doubtful. And that's why we are moving away from Yahoo and we have some other better data feed. For the pattern detection, let's see December 2, December 4, and December. So it was December 4 was probably the last. December 4 means Thursday. The price was 182.54. So that data was coming through TradingView, and this data is coming from Yahoo. Coming back to the indicator chart. So let's see, let's say we want to plot the RSI indicator. That was an indicator which we developed on, I have a video on it for our Excel based system. And this is just purely based on RSI. And this green diamond is a buy signal and the red diamond is a sell signal. So for example, the last time it gave a green diamond was here. And every time when it comes to this green line, which means an overbought territory has started, of each stock it calculates it differently. It's not 70% or 30%. And every time when this particular stock comes below this red line, which is 31.54, then most likely it will bounce back because now it's in an oversold uh, region. So right now it is in it's in the middle. So in other words, VRT has good chance of going up and maybe ending somewhere here before turning down. That's another way of looking at and increasing our success chances for this particular VRT trade. So we take a look at this when we recommend this thing. Okay, if already a stock is here showing, then it's time to come down even for maybe for a few days and then if we get another green signal, then we can again start our journey. Then we can plot MACD as well. EMA, let me show you EMA crossover and Apple. And maybe last 2 years is fine, maybe 1 year, okay, whatever. For crossover, we taking a look at 20 days and 50 days, or maybe 50 or 200 days for longer from perception view. Update this, and this is going to plot Apple's chart crossover. And here you see, ignore this green zone. This is at this start, it always gives a green zone. This red zone means it could be a shorting signal. So it was struggling, it went up, then it went down. This green zone, I think on early September, I mentioned that the Apple has given a crossover signal, and this green zone is a buy. And that night it was 220 something, this point somewhere, maybe 230. Right now, how much is Apple is? 283. So that gives a good signal, EMA crossover. And not necessarily there is one formula which fits every stock. For Apple, it's been a it's been a good journey. If you take a look at the 50 to 200 crossover, maybe to 20, then on 2050, most likely you will find many signals, and some of them the failing frequency will be higher. This is 2050. You see 2050, we found it here in the July, but it still worked. But these two signals in the green, they they failed. Okay, so that's why I'm not comfortable for the crossover signals for the 2050 EMA line. In my opinion, for a good stock like Apple, good means not a very highly volatile speculative stock, something like 50 days and a 200-day crossover works much better. Move over to 3 years data, plot this again, and hopefully you will find some good signal. Here's a 3-year chart. See this one, the first one, February 2023. Signal came here, it came back, and then how much move it gave before finally struggling. And you can easily, if you buy it around 150, it move around to 190 and give you 20% return. Next signal came around May last year, and it easily move around 36% return. And then it came down, reached this longer term line, and you should get out of this line. This is 200-day line. My own philosophy is that I don't keep stock when it comes down below this, just like this, because it can stay below this line for prolonged period. The latest signal came here at 220 something on August 18, and I mentioned it to my customers and my group as well. And again, you see, since then it's climbing up and has already given at least 20 to 25% return from there. So for the good long-term stock, this is a valuable signal indicator. EMA crossover, and you can adjust the fast EMA and slow EMA to EMA lines according to your requirement or your experience. In this case, we plotted 50 and 20 period, 200 period. But if you're selecting weekly, then you're not going for 50 week and 200 week. You will probably look for something like 10 weeks and 30 weeks, and update this for Apple for, I hope this is updated because it took no time to update it. This is weekly. You see again, 10 week come here, this crossover came here. Integrate analysts open and their target price. Analysts, unfortunately, right now, uh, not data feed do not provide analyst opinion. For that, we have to subscribe and get it from somewhere else. So not as of right now, analyst opinion. For example, if you are trading using interactive brokers, not E-Trade. So they have a feature. They provide you an analyst opinion, or Zex, they provide analyst opinion. But I'm not sure whether they provide you API, whether you, because if they provide for their own users, if you have an account with them, then they can provide the information to you through their platform. But to a third-party platform like ours, those, as far as I know, are not integrated, or the one which provide this information, they also charge a fees for that. So for the timing, it's not available. Okay, we will continue to take a look at those opinions, and if we find some good, reasonable, and affordable feed to provide analyst opinion, we will definitely do that. Another one is day trading guide, and the day trading guide is very similar to our Excel based daily guide. Based on these, you choose your app sticker like Apple time frame, and it provides you support resistance on the basis of these signal like pivot points, previous high, low, and close, Fibonacci signals, standard deviation, RSI, and moving averages. And what it does, it provides you for the app VR. Now, right now, VRT. So this is VRT, Vertiv Holdings. Last price was this. This is our latest price, and these are our support and resistance point based on these parameters. Now you can choose only, let's say I just want Fibonacci and previous day high, low, and close, nothing else. Then this list will be very short. It's Fibonacci, levels and high price, low price, 3 months high, where the whatever we select from this menu. And then, so this particular feature is available and useful for day traders. If you're not a day trader, you're not likely to use it. And you can get this level both on the daily basis as well as on the weekly basis. Just select it from, choose between daily and weekly, generate it again, and here we have the same day trading guide, daily trading guide based on those weekly signals. What was the question? Are these options to customize the criteria algorithm? Because different people have different buy sell criteria methods. Well, these are here to analyze and give you guidance. For example, all indicators here, I did not explain other indicators besides RSI and EMA crossover. They give you like this super trend and our combo strategy. Let's take a look at the combo strategy. For 3 years, VRT on the daily chart, and let's see what. So for each indicator, it will give you buy and sell signals. So this is our and their machine learning score as well. So you see whenever you have the green signal here, combo study, this, the red one is to sell. Right now we had a green signal just mentioned here. And whenever on the VRT chart, you see consistent behavior for last 3 years, it gives a good return. Again, it is giving us a green signal on this combo strategy. So that's why we have also chosen it. It's including the best of the two indicators. Ichimoku combo, for those of you who are not familiar with Ichimoku, it's a complex strategy. It's just plain Ichimoku. And it lots. Now this particular strategy combines Ichimoku and our TR signal strategy. For time frame option, what should we select, daily or weekly? It depends upon you. If you are a long-term investor trader, weekly is better for you. And expect to have few signals over after spread it over several weeks. And if you are not, then daily is better for you. Yes, but I have not tried on the phone browser because there's too much of. I mean, I try to make it simple, easy to use, web-based, so it is available on your Safari or other mobile phone platforms. But will it be easy to see all this information in a mobile screen? I think you'll be better off to use it on your computer monitor. And definitely will make it mobile friendly going forward as well. Now, another. Yes, for Mac user, it will be available. It doesn't differentiate. And it's not just meant for Windows. You can have Mac OS based system as well, Apple Mac, and it will be useful for a while. Now, coming back to the heat map. Heat map is also available on the Excel web, but this is more refined. For example, I want to know on today means last trading day, always December 7th. So last trading day was Friday. I want to see which sectors perform well. So over here, it provides a heat chart. So technology was 0.7 up, while communication was that one on this scale. Right around 2.6 and energy was net. But I want to see the same chart for not today. I want to see for less 1 week and 1 month then. Same chart for one month. So in the 1 month, utilities was the worst performer, minus 2.1, sorry, 1 week, minus 2.16, and the technology was the best, like 2.39%. Others struggling were the materials 1.12, staples 1.05, financial did well 1.49, but technology by far the best one, followed by communications and industrials. Now I want to see the same thing for 1 month. Now the same chart. Now this picture is different here. Energy was the better performer and healthcare was better performer. Although they were down last day and last week, but means that in the prior 3 weeks they were much better. So overall, they were the best performer, and the communication material, and you can see the utilities is struggling or maybe consolidating for many reasons, followed by technology. Now, I do not want to just limit to the sector. I want to go into the maybe healthcare sector is doing well, and I want to know in the healthcare sector in 1 month which one was the best performing stocks. Okay. Question: is there alert generating option as when a user defined threshold is breached? Can it be configured to send? Yes, there is an alerts manager, but it is yet to be developed. It will be added because we want a real time data feed to be available. There's no point in setting up alerts based on Yahoo data, which we don't know whether it's accurate or outdated or not. So it can give you false alerts based on outdated data. Once we have uh, uh, I would say, reliable data feed, then definitely we will have an alert management system as well. Now, the healthcare, last 1 month, we see AbbVie was a strong performer, 3.21%, Abbott just 0.1%, United Health, which is an insurance company, 2.91%, but the CVS and Guild, for some CVS was minus 3.5%. Eli Lilly, probably the best one, 7.93%. Around 8, Pfizer 6.59. So these are the Merck 16%, Johnson and Johnson 8.6 in 1 month. So when we select the sectors and some S&P, this is limited to S&P stocks because the Nasdaq or the Russell there could be thousands of stocks, so you cannot see all of them. Maybe we want to see 1 week performance of healthcare stocks. The situation is different. Eli Lilly was minus 4.5% in last 1 week. Although previously for the whole month it was solid green. And United Health and Pfizer and Vertex Pharmaceutical, they were probably the best performer during the last week. So that pretty much explain it. I hope you like it. I am open to questions and you can ask. Many questions I have already responded. There will be definitely a fees for this, and the reason is it will require much more support for the paid data service, for the paid alerts manager, if you incorporate. And there's another feature which we are looking at, and hopefully it will be ready by the next month. That is news-based AI score. For example, you're analyzing a stock, maybe VRT, and then it captures the latest news coming for in the real time for that particular stock, and then AI system analyzes those news and most recent news as well, and then gives us an idea that whether it says should buy, what's the positive about the stock, what's the negative, what is it. This will be automatically generated by the AI system that we are looking at to work on this thing. It has many other neat features as well. When you try, like you can sync a few pages together. For example, whenever if there's an auto sync on, so if you make a change on the stock analysis, then it will automatically change on other pages as well. So you don't have to re-enter the stock symbol on every page, and also select the current daily or weekly system as well. I explained most of the features here. I will take a look. The indicators and patterns detection, and obviously the AI machine language system and the confidence score. I think these are the most uh, thought after and the most sought after, I'm sorry, features. People were asking for it. There's a question about the additional subscription. Actually, the current this Excel-based system is not a subscription-based model, right? You have to just pay one time. So I have customer who paid it 2 years ago, to some 1 year ago, and some during the last 1 year. This is completely different. So the existing customer will keep this existing version of the Excel software. They can continue using it. Any new features or improvements in this will definitely provide them to them if they have bought this software during last 1 year. But for any user of the stock, this our web-based system, there will be a separate subscription. To start with, it will be a separate subscription. Okay. Any other thing? What is the commercial model for HAI version? What is HAI? What is the commercial model for HAI? I don't know what do you mean by HAI? Uh, AI version. Okay, okay. Commercial model for AI version is going to be
No.
uh,
Okay.
around. Yeah, I understand what you mean now.
Okay.
AI.
Thank
Version. Yeah, so it will be around $25 a month to start with, because we'll have very nice feature like pattern detection, investment ideas, AI scoring, machine learning confidence, and portability. You can use it anywhere on any web browser, and new indicators explain. And I am, as I said, we will be continuously adding. It will be easy to continuously add on features like that news-based AI detection and AI signals. Is saying that someone is saying, I don't know who is they, give it free for 3-4 weeks of customer satisfied before subscription. You always will have a money back guarantee for 2 weeks. So if no, customer is not happy within 2 weeks, he or she can always request. About a trial promo, I already have given it a trial to a group of beta testers. If someone wants to have a trial, I can always take a look at that. Just send me a direct message separately, and be prepared for some bugs. Right? We are continuously testing it and improving it, and there are some bugs. Obviously, I know that. And we can always also have an export features even for the patrons. We can export the patron data to a CSV file, and if you want to analyze it separately from, you can separately analyze that pattern data as well. You bought the Excel version. Do we need to pay for this? It depends. When did you buy it? Starting from it's going to be a monthly subscription or annual subscription, and you can cancel it any times. No problem. We will definitely provide you training guides, like we are recording this entire, and we will continuously having training sessions on that. And in general, it's very easy to use compared to the Excel one. Hope you have realized that the people who are using the Excel version, it's generally very easy to use. You just have to move through different pages, select the stock, select some parameters, and click, and that's it. And what is that? Is it a monthly subscription? Monthly subscription, it can be cancelled. And yes, I think I answered that. You said that bought the Excel version. Do we need to pay for this? If you bought it during the month of November and onwards, then we will give it to the new customer. If, for example, you want to have it, right? If you bought it, for example, today, the Excel version on our website, this is our website. If you go and buy this thing, you will definitely get right now get the weekly commentary stock. I'm going to make it separately very soon, anytime. um, just the weekly commentary, but the weekly commentary will come with this, and I will also make anyone who buy this, maybe initially 1 or 2 months, I will give it free with this Excel software. Okay, but in general, it will be a separate product and a separate version. I hope I have on. You bought in February, so you are almost 10 months from now. So it's almost, by the time it will be rolled out commercially, it will be January. It's almost a year. So I'm after that you have to put the separation separately. Okay, so that's pretty much from my side. Unless you have questions, I analyzed one stock which was VRT, but there were some others as well. I have just posted it on my website, and one of them was, for example, go to the watch list, and one of them was what, APP. Aflovin, another one was CRDO. You see, APP has given again a strong buy and just started, an asterisk. This is what I want to look for. Asterisk means high relative strength compared to other stocks and also being accumulated. So let's see very quickly why what TR indicator is showing us on APP chart. So this is APP, and like I said, TR signal was just started, strong buy. Go to the TR indicator chart. APP is now plotting the APP chart. Yes, Asim, I will be sharing a recording of this session. If you are in one of our groups, I will be, and you will receive it. I'm not sure in which group you are. So this is a moderate, good. I would say good score, 59% from this 15,000 training samples. And like I said, it is still within 5% of this very still near near to the last buy zone. Gain zone has just started. It's eyeing a breakout from there. It's showing strength, high relative strength. This make it a good candidate for our way of trading. If we want to take a look at its other patterns, no, not patterns, indicator, maybe the combo strategy for APP. Let's see this. How does it plot there? By the way, it's a kind of a volatile stock, so be careful about that. You see, whenever on this combo strategy, it gives you some green signal. Normally, it makes a good move out there. It doesn't go back. At least in this case, maybe. So that's why we are thinking, and the confidence score according to this combo strategy is 52%. For them, it's a bit on the lower side. But overall, we analyze that and we think that it could be a good pick. So that's why, and the model accuracy for Ichimoku is 91.5% just from the Ichimoku, not from the combo. And these are our recent signals. So it also gives you a history of recent signals on this chart. Buy, then sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, maybe. Okay, so that's how the system works. And I hope you like the features, and we continue to improve this product. Obviously, it will work on all browsers. There will be no known limitation. It will work on Mac browsers. It will work on Windows and all browsers, Chrome and whatever you use, Microsoft Edge, Chrome, or Firefox. No limitation on that. Okay, because it's completely a web-based system, not an Excel-based system. Excel, why did we program it in Excel? Because of the Excel data which is coming from Office 365. But there were other limitations for customer. They have to pay the subscription to Microsoft every year, $100 plus $120, something like that, to get Office 365, to get stock data. So that's another limitation. So while you will be paying a monthly subscription, but you will be saving on your Microsoft Office 365 subscription if you don't use it, number one, and you'll be getting all this and continuous improvements going forward. Thank you very much, and I really appreciate your interest, everyone's. If there are any questions, you can always ask me in the group or drop me a direct message. Like I said, it will be available today on our YouTube channel, and I will post message. And I hope you like the features. I think it's cool, and we are definitely looking forward to have broaden our network and our customer base and people like you to join, subscribe to our services and product. Okay. If there are no more questions, thank you very much, and see you next time. Have a nice day. Bye bye.